evaluate each expression. So there's two ways that you could evaluate this expression. You could evaluate each thing by itself. And if you were to evaluate each thing by itself, you would need a calculator. Because log 9 of 6, 9 to what power is 6? You can't do that in your head. You need a calculator, right? Or we could combine things to a single log and see what happens. Now, these would be non-calculator questions. So if they're non-calculator questions, you don't want to do 9 to what power is 6 in your head. Because there are methods to do that, but they don't teach them anymore. Because you could just use your calculator. But if it's a non-calculator, we have to know other things. So in this question, what we're going to do is we're going to combine it to a single log and see if that makes things nicer. Yes, so when we combine it as a single log, the first thing we have to do is put that 3 in. Log 9 of 6 cubed minus log 9 of 72. So this becomes log 9 6 cubed is 216, 72, and you would divide. Now does 216 divide nicely by 72? Yes. It equals 3. And now this question says evaluate. Anytime a question says evaluate, you need to come up with a single number answer in the end. So what would that answer be? Okay. Some of you might be able to see it's a half right away. Perfect. If you can't see that it's a half right away, then you have to go back to your solving strategies and your definition of a logarithm. Your definition of a logarithm, I don't know what it's equal to, so I make it equal to x. This says the base is 9, the exponent is x, is equal to 3. And this is the kind of question that you would have on your quiz tomorrow. Not the log part, but this part here. 9 to the x equals 3. Are those in the same column on our powers chart? Yes. So we can change the 9 to 3 squared. And now we've succeeded in getting both of our bases the same. So now the exponents must be equal. So 2x equals 1. And x is equal to a half. That's how you could show it using your definition of a logarithm. It's not bad if you can do it directly. So this is saying 9 to what power is 3? And if you know that the square root of 9 is 3, and that's 9 to the half, you could get that answer right away. But there will be some that you won't be able to get right away, so then using your definition of a logarithm to change it to exponential form is going to be helpful. For part B, again, now we have 3 things. We're going to try to write this as a single logarithm. First of all, we'll use our power rule. And last time we multiplied things out, we did 6 to the power 3 and got 216. And we had big numbers to deal with because we had to simplify 216 divided by 72. Yes? I forgot an, yes, I did forget an exponent. Thank you. This time, I'm going to show you that sometimes not multiplying everything out can make your life a little bit easier and can make your simplification a little bit easier. So we have 3 things here. 2 are positive, 1 is negative. So when we do our product and our quotient law all at the same time, the positive ones are going to be on the top of our fraction. So that'll be our 6 squared and our 12. And the negative one will be on the bottom of our fraction. So instead of multiplying things out here, I'm going to, in fact, leave this as 6 times 6 times 12, and on the bottom, 3 times 3 times 3. And my reason for doing that is it'll make my life easier, and this will be easier to simplify. Because what is 6 divided by 3? So I can just write those ones as a 2. And the second 6 divided by 3? That simplifies as well to 2. And what about 12 divided by 3? And so all three of those together, this just becomes log base 4 of 2 times 2 times 4, which is 16. And can we do this in our head? Log solve for exponents. 4 to what power is 16? 2. And question number 13 for practice.